And I know I'm yours. Oh, oh, and you know you're mine. Oh, oh, and that's for all time. You look just like Buddy Holly. I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. Ooh, you look just like Buddy Holly. And you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. Ooh, you look just like Buddy Holly. Oh. Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. for
Starting to
y'all.
get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Corral going to throw right away.
He's a bum. Why does this guy like Corral so much? Corral sucks.
This offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves.
Us. We're the thing that's stopping them from a perfect season.
Conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage.
Can this guy beat zone coverage? No, he can't.
Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And
Dummy.
he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Corral. That escapes the sack. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this is
Yeah,
dropped.
that's what I thought.
A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
We ready for ya.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Callaway. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On 1st down, Callaway. Pass complete there to Nacua. A big play there for LA. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. give up the middle to Akers.
Not a run that you're
That's
going
lame.
home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down.
Used to
You're
play
set
a
up very
song
well for
we
the rest of
were
the
young.
drive.
Off play action. Callaway. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Callaway. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Akers. Diving for the end
Bum.
zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either.
There's nothing we can do.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning, definitely. There he goes, left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. This is the tight end fan. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Give to Walker on the read option. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Corral.
Sick.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air.
Not
There's
once
someone
did you
to
leave
catch
my
it, whether it's
mind.
offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one
Doing
can-
things I never do.
That
I'm
kick
in the
by
kitchen
way,
cooking
Charles,
things
a
she
career
likes.
long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because
Girl, I can write you a symphony.
4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Looking to throw on second down. Callaway. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
That's holding, or downfield, I guess. Yeah, dumb.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close.
Struck, I want you to know that you're a bitch for a second.
They're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Operating from the gun. Callaway eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After 1, 7-3 the score.
Reach out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum.
Operating from the gun. Callaway. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And now will wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Off the play fake. Callaway. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They'll run here with Akers. And he is into the end zone.
Cakey.
Los Angeles. Cam Akers, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on first and... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point.
You could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the King Kong banging on your chest.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Back to Walker on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Corral. Throw out wide to Walker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Corral on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing here, Corral. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Corral. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
To throw on second down, Callaway. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes all I think about is you.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this
Now I
defense.
wanna let you go.
It hasn't been the
You'd be
best
better
first
off
half
with
for them.
someone
They
new.
did do a nice job
I
there
don't wanna
forcing
be
a loss on that play.
alone. You know it hurts me too.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Operating from the gun, Callaway. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Operating from the gun, Callaway. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on 1st down, Callaway. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Callaway. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football.
I missed.
Forces the incompletion.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good.
It's okay, we're chilling.
This will remain an 18-point lead.
All my life been hustling, and tonight is my appraisal.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
So do these get up and leave the climb and the seats?
There. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 2nd and 10, here's Corral. Pass incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Don't wake me, don't wake me.
Now they face a
Hey,
3rd
look,
and 10
man, I
after
made
back-to-back
it.
incompletions. Corral looking to throw it. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing to start the drive, Callaway. And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Hey, look, Mom,
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Maybe.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On second down, here's Corral. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, here's Corral. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That completes it again to Metcalf. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. To the air again. Here's Corral. That is caught. It's Williams. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts.
Dummy face, poopy head.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game.
That's so lame. That's actually the lamest animation.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Callaway. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. A give, running right is Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper
Coop!
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Y'all know where it is.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And everything makes me
Coming to the line here to begin their next
Aphrodite.
drive, the Seahawks offense.
And
Well, CD, they
only
certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3. And I think the ball's out. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
Brother is getting cooked.
undefeated my butt.
Get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I call it karma. Be careful. Try not to lead her home. Shawty Hawk is on steroids because her blood
haven't
so
exactly
strong.
been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah,
Shut
I
us
don't
so
think
bad.
there's a
It's
whole
probably
lot of
I
reason
don't
to
care.
hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about
To
that.
fair.
Because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into.
Get out of here, Matt.
Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Corral to throw on 2nd down. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Corral. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Going for it on fourth down. Corral. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Corral sets up play action. And this one is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Oh, why am I listening to Lil Nas X?
Now a 2nd and 10. Corral looking to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Corral, another throw coming. That is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Corral throwing for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Corral takes a shotgun snap. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's brought down. Walker. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Corral on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's alright.
He's had trouble
because
finding
I
open
like
receivers
the
all
way
game,
you
CD. That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamental.
Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
I love the
And
way
the
you
Seahawks'
lie.
decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
It's complete. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
In my voice when I talk.
Your team, what is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Stand there and watch me burn.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd down and 4. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
So I am required to chill.
On EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Like the ceiling
The
can't
offense on
hold
3rd down tonight.
us.
2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Callaway. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, Callaway. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll look to run with Akers. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Na 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 na.
McPherson's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And only able to get this to the 9th. so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever.
I just can't look. It's killing me. And taking control.
Big turnovers and stops for one side.
Jealousy turning saints into the sea.
Will throw it. On a slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And he's tackled.
But it's just a price I pay.
The play started at the 19 and they gained 19. On first down, Corral. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Corral looking for another pass here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Just now.
Corral now to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Now we're going to get a timeout.
I just can't look. It's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea.
That's the tight end fan. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant.
But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. 'Cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
Corral throwing for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
I never.
To the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are able to...
Unless I'm stuck by ya. You're the sunflower.
Good, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
You're the sunflower.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Throwing Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Corral, 3rd and 2. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Corral. And now here is another interception. Breaks through the contact. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here.
defense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Rams, the win.
I'm the kind of girl they see is a one night or a wife. I'm sent to sing, yeah, oh yeah. I feel. Okay, goodbye. I guess my game is broken.